Well, you can suck on a cigar all you want, but I heard footsteps, so be careful. Well, it's a good idea, but what I was doing was, no. Oh, yes, but hiding so I could do this and recharge my shield without wasting my fucking chargers. I'd rather use those than waste it, you know? I picked up a couple pairs. That's fucking weird. I found an apricot. The fuck? And there's agave. Well, there's those fuckers. There's three of them. Let me reload first. Oh. There they come. Oh, fuck. Oh, people, people! Look out! Where's that dude that was over there? There's too many arc over there. We need to get the fuck out of here before we get smoked. Run over here. Run on the outside over here. Never mind. Yeah, I fucking walked right through him. Wait, stop, stop. Yep. They're coming. Way to go. You're welcome. Yeah? They tried to sneak around the corner of you, and I walked out the other door and fucking threw a grenade at his face and blasted the shit out of him. Look out! I missed. Yeah, but now I gotta hurry up and get up here, and you need to hurry up and go heal. See, they put us in lobbies like that, I don't mind. Well, up here I have plenty of cover. I can make one. And I'm getting low on ammo. Great. That was you, right? Is that you coming up the stairs? Nope, there they are. Are you guys gonna be cool or what? Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna come up here and shoot at us, that's not a good idea. Cause didn't you just come in there to shoot at us once already? Then why'd you try to sneak around to the other door and shoot at him again? No, I'm talking about before. Okay, alright, cool. As long as you're cool. No, I know, I was just... See? Alright, we're good, we're good. Yeah, well, we don't like to shoot people for no reason, so when you ran, we didn't chase you because we're not those people. But I'd watch out for those things over there. The fireflies and shit. But no, man, we're cool if you're cool. That's all good. Yeah. We heard you sneaking up on us, and you... We heard you sneaking up, and we have no idea, because you never know anymore. It's all good, man. Yeah, so we all had the same idea. We thought you were going to kill us, and you thought that we were going to shoot you, so it's all good. Look out, look out, look out. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, too. I, I have... I have no fucking idea, dude. You would know more than me, apparently. Well, we could always stay together and work then. Yeah. Yeah, we're... So, sounds good to me, man. Well, if not, we at least can keep each other alive. He's down here. Yeah, he was trying to hide from the Ark. Yeah, like I said, we don't have to shoot. We don't want to. That's how we feel too. We just want to get the shit done. Holy shit! Ah! There's like 10 of them. Look out! I walked into a whole shit show of those things. Thank you. And yeah, he's from Tennessee, but you sound kind of like you are too. Where are you from then? Oh, okay, that's a little worse. Hey, I live in Florida, man, so mine's not much better. Hey, Florida had the fucking opioid pipeline, so again, not much better, but we don't have as many jokes about incest though. I like it. Jeremy, come on, you gotta admit that was pretty funny. No, that's our guy. That's our guy. Oh. I thought I hit him. I was like, fuck. Nah, nah. Wayne, if you heard how we talk to each other, trust me, you're fine. Does that thing only spawn over by the one thing though? There's still plenty of shit to find over there, though. Can you hear me in regular chat, Jeremy? Jeremy, I'm gonna switch back over. Alright. Unless you already did. I was waiting. That's why I stayed behind him the whole time. Like, when he came up behind me, I stopped, waiting for him to walk by. Because I was like, I'm just waiting. And then when he shot over your head, I aimed at him immediately. And he was like, I shot over his head. And I was like, haha. He's like, they're both about to fucking shoot me. And I was like, oh, I'm thinking about it. I mean, he did seem like he was being honest, so I was trying to be nice. Well, that's why when he said, oh, I wasn't going to do anything, I was like, I mean, you did walk away and then went around the corner to shoot him in the fucking back. You didn't know I was in there. Because they opened the door and I chucked my grenade and it bounced off the door right into his face and they ran around the corner to try to shoot us. So I was like, Come on, man. Where's the last elevator? Right where we are. The one they... I don't know, but... Here. How many do I have? 4? Fuck. Yeah, split. I'll give you a couple of them for now. They're right there on the ground. I just gotta find more rubber. Someone hit these already. Was that you? They must have heard us coming and ran because that one was searched and this one isn't. Okay. Okay, I have 5 again. I mean, we probably could hit the thing and get out of here before everyone else tries coming to that elevator since it's the last one. Like that! Dude, come on. You guys are assholes, man. We left you alone when we knew you were over here. Fuck you, dude, you fucking cocksucker. Never, ever, ever can they fucking fight legit. Not once. Not one time ever can they just fucking fight you like straight up. They have to fucking hide like a little bitch. Biggest scumbag ever. Definitely reporting you, you fucking loser. I seriously cannot stand these stupid motherfucking douchebags, dude. Sniper world. Legendary sniper. You're not legendary at anything but being a fucking cocksucker. Ooh, you got a whole lot of fucking nothing, buddy, you fucking douchebag. I just had a bunch of random fucking shit to craft with, that's it. But go figure, the second I turn my back, I'm like, hey, let's get out of here. Fucking just unloads on my fucking spine. So fucking annoying. No, he got in the elevator and left. At 3 o'clock? Well, then let's hope I get a fucking lobby that's not full of cocksuckers. I mean, they did get my zip lines and my grenades and shit, but oh, and they got my pistol. But other than that, it was just random shit. But that's the thing, though. Again, there was no footsteps, and I just watched another thing, by the way, that said, go into your settings and turn night mode on. Because it makes the low noises high and the high low noises low. Pretty much all the settings they have to on their thing, I already have mine set to. Fuck, I need to take a break from this. And I know that guy that shot me was cheating, by the way, because it's a little weird that I got shot with 2 rounds with a heavy shield on and full health, and he killed me with only 2 shots. It's fucking ridiculous. It doesn't make any goddamn sense, does it? No, it does not. Hi, Jenna. It's actually surprised you're awake at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's a little weird. Or maybe weird because I don't talk to you. So, I don't know. Maybe that's why. Damn it, I did not want to leave. See how this thing does. Why? Did it just... Like, is that what time you get done doing shit now, or is it just normal? Wasting all my damn money on this car. Oh, okay. I mean, this is the time I'm always awake. Well, everyone knows that. I'm already bored of this game. This is not good. Yeah, it is. There's really nothing else for me to do. Not right now, anyway. I do have to take my securities test tomorrow, but today. I put it off because I was sick and it fucking sucks, but between being sick and dealing with having to take my mom and Terry to court and dealing with that shit and yeah, they're just fucking scumbags all the way around. My mom literally can't tell the truth to save her own fucking life, and Terry's just a disrespectful piece of shit. So oh, I thought it was a different car. Oh shit. Wait, where's that? There you are. Just taking my securities test and dealing with that. Um, I mean, not much. I mean, Liam's been collecting Pokemon cards because he's super into Pokemon now. Which is funny because it had nothing to do with the cards. He started watching the movie and was like in love with it, and then he found a pack of cards, well, like a stack of cards that we had in the closet from when he was a baby, and now he wants to collect as many as he can. Apparently, he had quite a few really good cards, but it's when we first started doing it, we didn't know that much about it, and we had a bunch of shit stolen, and we had someone steal shit off our porch, and we went to a card show and had someone steal cards from us there. So yeah, we didn't know how crazy it was until we started to get more into it, and now we know so much shit about it. It's insane. But oh my god, this car is not good for this. I should have picked the other one. Fuck. But my mom and Terry got in their car accident, and I should have just listened to what the lawyer said and put a lien on their fucking settlement. But I don't like being a fucking jerk. But every single fucking time, and it's literally every 2 weeks when Terry gets paid, they're supposed to pay me. Nope. They owe literally. So, literally, when the lawyer and the judge looked at the papers, they literally got through about 5 years of what they owed me and gave up. And said, there's no reason at all for us to keep going. They already owe you so much money, it's absolutely stupid to even bother to keep going. And they didn't even get to them owing me for bailing them out of the jail. They didn't get to... Whoa, whoa. Okay. Because that's safe. So they didn't even get to that. They didn't get to the money when I sold my business and loaned them money. They pretty much just went through the rent money they were supposed to pay and didn't pay for the last 7 fucking years. And, like, the stuff that's happened, and, like, the judge that looked at it was like, this is the biggest fucking bunch of bullshit I've ever seen in my life. Like, your mom's a piece of shit. And all 3 of the lawyers that have looked at it cannot stand them and want them thrown in jail. Like, literally, my mom literally cannot tell the truth. If it was to keep her alive and they said, you have to tell the truth for 1 whole day or we'll kill you, she would lie within 10 seconds. And I'm not just I'm not exaggerating. I'm being dead fucking serious. That just fucked me up. It's sad, but it's true. Just like every time she knows she doesn't have the money or she's about to get in trouble for something, she immediately starts having chest pains and has to go to the hospital. And then told us that she's in stage 5 kidney failure and they're going to do dialysis and they're going to do all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. And I was standing there when they called her doctor, her kidney doctor, and he's like, I didn't say anything close to any of that. There's nothing wrong with her kidneys. And they were like, well, she just told us that you were supposed to do this or this or whatever. And he's like, absolutely not. And I was like, well, you know, he just said that you don't have that, right? And it's funny because I know how to get her to fuck up. Like, she'll lie and lie and lie, and I'll call her out on it, and she'll insist on the lie. Like, she will push that motherfucking lie until there's no tomorrow. Until she literally can't anymore. And then she'll finally say something, but if I give her an out, she'll take it. And she'll use that as her excuse. Like, I was like, I don't know. And I literally was like, and Dana was on the phone. He's like, I was like, watch, I'll give her an out and she'll take it, and that'll now be her excuse. And I was like, so maybe you just misunderstood what they said. Like, if you don't start taking care of yourself, you're gonna go into kidney failure. And she's like, oh yeah, that must have been what they were saying. I was like, yeah. But you telling everyone you're dying and have kidney failure and everything just coincidentally after I found out there was an issue with my kidneys, like, that's just a coincidence, right? Literally, I found out there was masses on my kidney, and like a week later is when she said she has issues with her kidneys. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It just... And the thing that's so stupid is, like, everyone at Bolero and stuff treats them like they're so, like, they're friends with them and stuff. And I'm like, you guys are nice to them, but then you text me and tell me how much you fucking hate them. How about you just treat them like dog shit and they'll stop going? If you don't like them, don't fucking be nice to them. I think that's why people at Bolero didn't like me, because if I didn't like them, I wouldn't talk to them. I wouldn't pretend to like somebody. I would just be like, no, leave me the fuck alone. Just like Tony. He told me that he talked to the newer higher up guy over him, and he said, I can't come back because it involved a weapon. And I'm like, but it technically didn't involve a weapon. Like, you're making it seem like I pulled a gun out and threatened somebody. Did you tell them that I didn't do anything? And he's like, well, you didn't do anything. I literally have the message from Tony that says, you did nothing wrong to me, the building, or anyone else in the building, and everybody loved you. And I was like, okay, so why am I banned? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, so then what the fuck is the problem? I don't understand. The guy that fucking tried to stab somebody is allowed back in. The guy that sells drugs is allowed back in. So I just quit bowling. I'm like, bowling is just so full of fucking scumbag people that I just can't do it. I can't. There's people that steal money from people. There's people that con people. There's people that fucking purposely do brackets and side bets and shit like that just so they can rip their fucking friends off for money. And the tournaments let their friends go in there and fucking scam the system so they can win. I mean, like, the whole thing, like, there's no oversight, so people literally can cheat all they want. And it's easy for them because they have no goal of going anywhere else. Like, it's absolutely insane. Same thing with all places. They all have their favorites, they all have their people, and then I get asked by 50 people at each place to come bowl, and I'm like, no, I just can't. There's too much drama. I can't do it. I just can't. I literally haven't bowled in like 6 months because I just can't do it. I cannot sit there and look at someone that I know is like dealing drugs to their friends and then pretend like I like them. I can't do it. Or someone that makes jokes about having sex with underage kids and then they're like, oh, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. And I'm like, but you're staring at these little kids and it's creeping me out. And I'm supposed to sit here and pretend like it's okay. I can't do that. And yes, the person that I'm talking about, I'm not going to use their name, but they bowl at Bolero and they bowl at a couple other places that I was at. And I can't. The way they looked at little girls and stuff made me want to punch him in his fucking teeth, and I just couldn't do it. I mean, Sean's fucked up, but even he doesn't cross that line. And yes, that's exactly what my mom wants, is people to feel bad for her, and she acts like she does nothing wrong, it's everyone else's fault. And you know what's really fucked up is that Terry's gonna end up going to jail because nobody will tell him what's going on. Not that I give a shit, he deserves to be in jail for all the shit he's done, but I mean, that's why I started posting about it on my page, because I'm so tired of people going, oh, well, that's your mom. I'm like, okay, you didn't have your own mother beat you with a fucking baseball bat, or her douchebag boyfriend beat the fuck out of you all because you were listening to music because they were drinking and thought it was funny to fucking screw with you because they were bored, or him punch the fuck out of me all because I told my mom to shut up because she was being a fucking bitch, because she was. He literally used to literally punch the fuck out of me all the time until I finally hit him back, and then he stopped until I wouldn't give him any more money, and then he tried to attack me again and got arrested for it, but which had nothing to do with me, had to do with my family. So, short version is, they asked me for more money after I already was paying all their bills. I had my own house. I was 18 years old, had my own house, my own cars, my own business, and I was paying all my own bills, but they wanted me to keep paying their bills. And I already paid their rent and their electric and their cable and everything else. And I'm like, you guys are making me pay for all this extra shit that you don't need. I'm like, fuck, I already pay for your phone bills. I pay for your insurance. Like, what the fuck do you want? And they're like, well, can we have another like $2,000? I was like, for what? And she's like, well, so we can get groceries and so we can go to bingo and stuff. I'm like, no, I'm not giving you more fucking money. I just bought you groceries. And Terry got mad at me for talking back and decided to attack me. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? I purposely didn't hit him back because I knew that my grandma was going to call the cops, because that's exactly what they were doing. And they tried to pin it on me, and the cop was like, nope, he said he hit you and you didn't do anything, so we're taking him to jail. I'm like, good, fuck him. But they don't talk about that. Just like the thing with them borrowing money from you and everybody else. They'll say, no, I paid it back. They don't know what they're talking about. I paid it back. Yeah, I'm sure you paid back like $10 of it and then acted like nothing ever happened. But That's like when I fucking paid to get Terry's goddamn motorcycle out of the fucking pawn shop. It was like $4,000. And then I was like, well, when he gets his taxes back next month, just make sure you pay me back at least half of it so I don't lose all my money. And then Terry was standing in front of me, didn't know I was standing behind him, and he's like, fuck him, I'm not paying him back. He can go fuck himself. That was the point that I literally lost all respect for him, and I was like, I fucking can't stand him. And the only reason he was ever allowed in my house is because he was with my mom. Because if they'd ever split up and was like, hey, I need help, I'd go fucking stand in the fucking street and get hit by a bus. Which I should do anyway. And I'm just being honest, I really should. Well, that's part of my problem. I'm lonely, alone, tired, sad, irritated. My health's going downhill because I don't do anything anymore. I was going to the gym like every day, and now I'm barely doing that. Which part of that was just from being sick last week. It's just fucking ridiculous. That's why I was redoing my security stuff so I could get a job and start doing everything the way that I need to do it, and maybe things will get better. I don't know. Dude, that one's hard. Fuck. Now it's creepy as fuck. Which one is that? Oh. How do I still have a B on this one? I'm not gonna get a better score on this one though because I feel like I'm not gonna stay on this mission very long, but yeah. I heard a lot of different rumors about Krista being gone, and now she works somewhere in Clearwater. But and that doesn't surprise me that Tina quit. All the original people are gone now because they can't do all the illegal, crazy shit they did before. And Krista, like, when I ran into her, she acted like she was like my best friend, and she's like, I tried to let you come back, and I was like, no, you fucking didn't. I was on the phone when fucking oh my god. No, I can't think of the guy. I can't think of his fucking name. Wow, I'm such a jerk. I was on the phone with him when he tried to ask if I can come back, and she's like, as soon as he said, "Can Jeff?" She was like, "No, absolutely fucking not." I don't remember what the fuck button's what. There we go. Aha! No, 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 no. No. I want you to close the fucking door. The smoke's. I think the smoke's hurting my eyes more than the fucking green screen or the green. Okay, well, shut up. I already just. Come on, turn around. Yeah. I can't see behind me, but I think it's Blaze. I didn't know that I could defuse that bomb before, so that's good to know. What the fuck? Why is your laser coming through my door? Go. What the fuck you waiting for? Oh, waiting for them. Fuck you, asshole. Ah! That. And we're gonna pop that guy on the left? The fuck do you go? The fuck do you go? I don't know why. Obviously, you guys don't know your primary objectives, dumbasses. That door there. I'll take him. I hate that. They're like, it's locked, so I have to go over there and tell them to pick the fucking lock. Shine your light in my face, bitch. Pick it. Jesus Christ. I get them from. I go to a card shop. I trust those people more than any other place I would go. They give you a good price on your cards. They're the only place. If they know you, that's the only place that will give you 60, 70, 80% of the value of the card. Everywhere else, if you go to any fucking shop, any shop will give you 30 or 40%. And the one on Mariner will only give you 20%. Not even kidding. They'll give you $200 for a $1,000 card. I'm not fucking kidding. We had a $1,200 Rayquaza, and he was like, I'll give you $200 for it. I was like, are you fucking stupid? It literally just sold, like, literally this morning for $1,400. You're out of your fucking mind. You motherfucker. I'm dead. You mother... The fuck is my team? Oh! I saw it the last second. That's okay. It's fine. I saw it was the last deck. I haven't played that game in so long, I didn't think I was going to get very good, but... And yes, it is wild, it's insane, and... We have so much shit, it's absolutely unreal. I literally have boxes and boxes of stickers and fucking... every different type of fucking sleeve that you could fucking imagine. We have fucking like 12 binders full of cards from almost every different set. Actually, pretty much every set. Just some of them are less than others. I have the whole Perfect Order set. I think this one's fake, isn't it? Yeah, we even have fake cards. Someone who was supposed to be a friend who kept saying that he's so much better of a friend than Sean and he would never do anything to rip anyone off, and since it's for Liam that he'll give me a good deal on it. So I gave him $300 for a fucking thing of cards and found out that all the valuable ones are all fucking fake. I mean, we got a bunch of cards out of it, but nothing fantastic. All the valuable shit we have, Liam opened. Like, literally, they're all fucking fake. The tag team cards, the GX, like, all of them, they're... Not, you can, fucking green screen, you can't really see it, but... You can tell by touching them that they're fake, and then you can look at the color on the back, and then you can... It's just, it's insane. No, these ones aren't fake. These are just all extra ones. From the knockout packs, I have like 30 of the fucking promo cards. Which I'm glad I realized they were there so they don't get ruined. So, the shop that I go to, we were actually making gift packs and giving them to sick kids at the hospitals. I need to go over there and finish doing that, actually. I asked him if he wanted to help me with it, and we both put a bunch of shit in it so we could take it to a bunch of kids, but I was mad, and he's like, yeah, I'll give you like half the money back, and I was like, alright, cool, and now he just completely ignores me and tries to act like he's such a good guy, and I'm like, dude, you're such a fake piece of shit. Literally every single day he's posting videos about how he's a good dad and a good person, and how now that he's not with Sean's sister anymore, he's turned his life around and all this other stuff. And I'm like, you are literally the same person in every single way, and you still rip people off. Yep, that's why I don't talk to them. I don't talk to Sean. I haven't hung out with him. I don't talk to... That dude just asked me if I wanted him because he knew I was collecting for Liam and stuff, and it started off as like a little thing, and now it's like every time Liam went to school, he got a pack, and it ended up being 10 packs every fucking day because, like, I'd buy them, and then I'd want to open them with him, but then Alicia would open them with him, and I'm like, okay, well, which he enjoys it, so I really don't care either way. Like he loves Eevee, he loves Pikachu, and then earlier he goes, no, I was like, do you want this one in your book, buddy? How about this one? No, I don't want that one. No, I don't want that one. It has to be cute. If it's going to be in my book, it has to be cute. I'm like, it has to be cute? Why cute? You can't just like it? And he's like, no, it just has to be cute. He's like, Pikachu's cute, so it has to be cute. I'm like, alright, whatever, dude. And you know we've opened too many packs when, like, these code card things, these things, I have... all of those are all filled to the very brim. 3 of the Eevee ones of these filled, and like 6 boxes filled of these fucking things. And I haven't used almost any of them yet. I need to, but I haven't. And it's funny because a lot of it was just money. Like, the first few packs we bought, we got a couple of valuable cards out of, and I didn't know what it was, so I traded them in, and then we traded, like, this for that, and this for that, and this for that. But all the original cards we had, like I had 3 of the original Charizards from the first set, the original Japanese and the English one. and we had a binder that had all of our valuable cards in it, and someone stole it. And the people at the Cards Expo were supposed to be helping me get it back and help me find it, and they never fucking sent anything back. So, and then we ordered like, I don't know, at least like $4,500 worth of shit from different stores, and when it was delivered, someone stole it. So it's really fucked up how that stuff happens. Like, we ordered shit from Walmart, and the box, like, I'm not joking. All of these, there's like 20 packs here. Some of them are not. Some of them are empty. That's why they're small, and some of them are full. But every one of them were opened. I got the box, and I'm like, why is the box opened? And I take it out. The other box is open. I'm like, what the fuck? I go to take a pack out, and the cards fall out. I'm like, what the fuck? Every pack was opened. And I'm assuming they switch cards around because I'm like, I've never seen any. We've never bought one box where we didn't get one decent card. Not valuable, just decent. Like, we have 4 Charizard UPC boxes, and 2 Eevee boxes, and the Moltres box, and the Charizard box, and fuck, even these things. The World Championship from 2022 and 23. Like, it's insane how much crap we have for Pokemon now, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. It's not my thing. Like, I had a bunch of the cards growing up. I mean, I had tons of them growing up. I just never played the game. It was just because I had them. The guy at the flea market used to give them to me because he felt bad that I was getting my ass kicked at home all the time. So he gave them to me because he felt bad. I'm not even getting into that fucking message. Anyway. Yeah, it's been a nightmare. And hey, Jake, what's up, buddy? Congrats on your announcement, by the way. I saw that. I don't know. It's just been one thing after another. It's been a fucking nightmare. And then last week I was so sick I couldn't even fucking talk. Talk about miserable. I literally was in bed all fucking week, and I'm like, this is. I fucking hated it. And it turned out that I apparently had tonsil stones because something got stuck in the back of my throat, and apparently that's super common if you have your tonsils, which I didn't know because I've never had it happen before. They're like, yeah, just by eating food and stuff like that, if it just happens to get stuck the wrong way, or if you're eating and drink something and it gets stuck, like, it sits there and then gets built up by bacteria, and then it gets infected, and that's all it really is. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. Yeah, me either. I had no idea. My whole throat was swollen to where I could barely breathe, and I couldn't talk, and it hurt. Like, it hurt so much to swallow that my body stopped swallowing. So I had to, like, force myself to drink stuff because, like, I literally went from 202 pounds to 192 in less than a week. I was like, what the fuck just happened? The funny part, though, is I went to the urgent care on County Line, and I was sitting there. I get there at, like, 7:50 or whatever. I didn't realize I was sitting next to Eli, and I didn't know it was him until they said his name out loud, and I was like, okay, there's no one else on the planet who has that fucking name. His real name's not Eli, it's something else that I'm not going to say, but, well, I mean, I can say it, doesn't matter. His real name's Elicum. I have no idea why, but that's his real name, and he had said something to me, and was like, no, man, you got to go up there, and I was like, oh, okay. I don't think either one of us realized that we knew each other. And when they called him back and they're like, and they said his name, I'm like, there's no way that any other colored man has that name. in this area. I mean, it cannot be that common of a fucking name, so it has to be him. And he turned around and looked at me, and then he was like, "Oh, hey, man." I was like, "Oh, I guess it is him." I've only literally seen him like maybe twice. It's well, Liam's cousin's dad, basically. His cousin, Alicia's sister's baby daddy. I guess that's the easiest way to put it. But anyway, so I go back there. They do the swab and shit, and they have me sitting back there, and I'm waiting. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then I start hearing vacuums and shit, and I'm like, okay. The doctor came in, said they'd be back, did the swab, said they'd be back. Still sitting here, and I hear people cleaning, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I go to walk out, and I'm locked in the fucking building. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck's going on? And then I look at the one nurse that was counting down the drawers and stuff. I was like, did they forget I was back here? And she was like, wait, who are you? I was like, the patient that they just saw? And they're like, she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was supposed to come get you. I'm like, it's 9:15. You closed at 9. What the fuck is going on? And she's like, well, didn't you see the sign? I'm like, oh, the sign on the door that I saw that was sitting behind me. I was facing this way. The sign was back here, and I didn't see it until I decided to come check for myself. And she's like, well, yeah, the one on the door. I'm like, you mean the one on the door that's this big sitting behind me that says, once you get your text message from us that you can leave? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I saw it now, but not fucking 15 minutes ago. If I wouldn't have gone out the door, I never would have seen it. I probably would have sat there and fucking waited. And she's like, I'm really sorry. I was supposed to come back there and tell you. And I was like, okay, thanks so much. So I was like, how long have I been sitting back there and like done? And she's like, you've been done for like 40 minutes. I'm like, and nobody decided to tell me that I could go home? That's awesome. Thank you so much. So at that point, the pharmacy was closed. I couldn't pick up the freaking antibiotics. And they wrote a throat spray to numb my throat so I could eat. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm not picking that up till tomorrow. And then the next morning, my throat felt better. So I'm like, okay, I guess that was fucking pointless. So, yeah, I don't want to go there again. I mean, they weren't bad or anything. I mean, shit happens, but it's just my luck that I refuse to go to the doctor for a reason. I fucking hate going. And then I go. You know, something always happens. I either get bad news, something happens, or shit like that happens where either the system goes down or I get locked in the building or, I don't know, it's always something weird. Just like when I was working security at the stupid methadone clinic, the shit I have seen in that place just for the few times they've had me go over there and sit there and do security is astounding. There was a naked guy in there 4 different times. Damn. That has to be Blaze. Are you dreaming with your eyes open? Alright, my office is a mess, but you should see how he's laying. Provided you can even fucking see that with all the stupid lights. Can't. He always sleeps upside down, but he has his head on my shoe and his neck against the table and his body against the couch. And his eyes are open and he's still making that noise. Anyway, the message that I didn't want to say was I just got a message from someone at Strike City and asked if I wanted to come bartend again. But when I needed a job and I asked you repeatedly, I was told to go fuck myself. And then the owner asked me to come back, and then when I went there because he asked me to, I was told to go away. Not in so many words, not because they didn't want me there, but like they were like, oh nope, You're not a girl. We don't want you back here. You're not a female anymore. We only want females now. I'm like, well, that's sexist as fuck. You do realize that's illegal as hell, right? That's the thing that I don't get. Like, even with the Pokemon cards. So, a lot of people don't actually know this. Off. We don't need the intro thing on right now. And see, now it's doing it again. Fucking stupid green screen. Fucking. Anyway, so there is a thing in every state called Weights and Measures. It's a federal agency. They oversee everything to do with commerce. Buying, selling, stores, quantity, freshness, everything. And like their whole thing is to make sure that the economy doesn't go out of balance and to make sure that people aren't scalping, scamming, or ripping people off, and especially during an emergency. Now, during an emergency, if they get caught scalping, it's a federal crime immediately, and you're fucked, and they will throw everything they can to fucking throw your ass in prison. Like, the guys that were buying up all the gas, and then like, hey, we'll charge you $30 a gallon if you want gas. Yeah, those people, or during COVID when the people bought all the toilet paper and shit, those guys went to prison for like 30 years. So, Pokemon is in that category, and they are watching. So, I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but so the FedEx trucks and stuff like that get screened, but the delivery trucks don't. Like, so I mean, like the FedEx delivery trucks and stuff, and like that do, and Amazon does, which is why they don't get ripped off very much. But the Dollar General trucks and CVS and Walgreens and all the stores that carry big, large amounts of Pokemon and get deliveries every week, they have found trackers, and I mean legit trackers on all their vehicles. There was one truck that was caught in Hernando County that had 17 trackers on it. That means 17 different people were tracking when that truck was coming into town. So every time, that time of the week, they would look to see what stores they were at, and they'd get to that store as they were unloading it, and they're like, no, we know the truck was just here, we want the cards now. And there were managers that just didn't want to deal with it, and they knew these people because they dealt with them so much, they were just like, fine, whatever, we'll go get them. Now it's getting to the point where they're like, no, it's only 2 per customer, if you don't like it, fuck off. Well, people like Walgreens made a big mistake. It used to be 2 per customer at Walgreens, now it's 5 per customer. And they made a big mistake by doing that, and they said, well, we don't want to make it to where they don't want to come here anymore, so we're going to give them more than they thought they were going to get. And like, but the problem with that is the same fucking cocksuckers you're doing that for are calling up their brother, their sister, their cousin, their aunt, their brother fucker, their fucking dog, their pastor, and they're all showing up here and getting different transactions. And the manager was like, that's why when I see a little kid come up here with the exact amount of money, I won't sell to them. I'm like, okay, but that little kid could just know what the price is. That's completely stupid. The problem is if you just look out the fucking door, you can see them walk out and hand him the fucking products. And yeah, and they're doing 5 now too, and it's crazy, but I get that there's only so much you can do, like the vending machines, the one at the grocery store. Someone got shot. Someone literally killed someone over the fucking vending machine, and there's people standing outside that machine with fucking AK-47s and shit, making sure that nobody could touch it but them. And then when the delivery drivers come to restock them, they just pretend like they're not there, and they just kind of stick their gun somewhere and wait until they leave, and then they do it again. And I'm like, how is that allowed? And they said, like, Florida is an open carry state, so if you get caught trying to shoot someone over Pokemon, then you bet your ass someone's probably going to shoot you. And Target got to the point where they're so tired of people fucking stabbing and shooting and punching each other that, and like a little kid got his fucking arm broken and his jaw dislocated. A 6-year-old. Because these grown-ass men are fucking scamming and scalping people to the point where none of these people on YouTube, none of them, none of these assholes on YouTube and TikTok and all these places that are opening cards, none of them give a fuck about Pokemon cards. They're doing it for views only and to make money. I don't think they should be allowed to do it. I think that people who are truly fans of it, that enjoy it and are doing it as a family, would be more enjoyable to watch. How people are sitting there watching someone go like this. Open pack. Open pack. Open pack. And just watching that all night long, how that's entertaining, I applaud you because my brain can't handle that. It just can't. I'd rather go spend $10 instead of $5 a pack and open a couple with my son and enjoy it than watch some idiot open them that I know is going to sell them for 10 times the amount and take the rest of the cards and throw them in the fucking garbage. And these people, they're not dumb. Yeah, they do. There's people that literally live at the fucking machine, man. It's crazy as fuck. I won't. I don't understand it. And we went to one, and some dude was like, "No, no, man, this is my machine." And I'm like, "No, if you want to lose your teeth, that's fine, but you're gonna get the fuck out of my way. My son wants one thing out of it, and he's gonna get it. If you don't like that, that's too fucking bad." And it was actually, I have a video, but I should post it. I took my phone out and recorded as I walked up before that happened, just in case something happened, because I heard stories about shit happening. And all the people behind me started like clapping for me and stuff, and I'm like, no, 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 don't do that. That makes it awkward. And the one guy behind me started laughing, and I'm like, I just want something for my son. And if other people want to stand up to you, that's their problem. But, and the guy like kind of put his hand on his hip, and I was like, dude, if you even remotely move that shirt, I'm gonna put you down with 2 fucking rounds in your chin. And he's like, huh? I'm like, you're not the only person that carries, and I promise you I'm faster. And he just kind of looked at me. I put my card in, got the product out, and I walked away, and he didn't fuck with me. I'm not doing that. You put your hand anywhere where I can't see it with my son near me, and you pull something out, I'm gonna put you the fuck down. You are not risking my son's life over Pokemon cards. I don't give a fuck. I am not having my son get traumatized over a fucking card. It ain't happening. Now, the sheriffs in Florida are all for people standing up to these people. And they even said if they pull a weapon on you, put them down. We don't care. And that's why I like the shop that I go to, by the way. Yes, he's in it to make money. I don't like his son very much, but his other employee, Eric, I think is a great dude. He's kind of weird, but he's a great guy. He's very knowledgeable, and the thing I love about him the most is he's probably one of the most honest people I've ever met. Like, I was just making a statement one day, and I was telling Dano, because they both know a lot about it, and I was like, dude, it's like he knows everything about it, and he stopped me immediately. He goes, no, I don't know everything. Please don't say that. And I was like, I was just saying, you know all the stuff I've asked you so far. And he goes, yes, because you're learning and it's easy stuff, but I don't know everything. I might know a lot, but I don't want anyone to say that I know everything or even that I know a lot. And I was like, oh, okay. And that made me respect him more, that he immediately cut me off and was like, no, I don't know everything about it. I don't know that much. Just please don't say that. And I was like, cool. The son, on the other hand, he's made some stupid comments to me that made me want to smack him, but we get along, so it's fine. And then the owner, the second that I mentioned doing something for charity, I didn't even get I literally, not joking at all, I didn't even get the full sentence out of my mouth when he said okay and already was out of his chair and going to put stuff together. Not even exaggerating. I literally said, hey, do you think you want to do something, I don't know, for like charity for kid? And he immediately got up and started, he's like, yeah, I got this, and then we'll do this, and we'll put this. I was like, I did not expect you to say yes that easily. I honestly thought I was going to have to like sell you on it. And he's like, nope, let's do it. I'm like, okay. Literally within a week, he had 100 things put together. And I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, see, but that's the thing. You can also get cheaper ones by going to shops, because there's a lot. So there are some vendors that are really badass. And like Card Party in Miami is going to be massive. Like Beard Dad and Pokeshawn and all those people are going to be there. And I've met them a couple times already. And pretty cool people. A lot of those people are fake as fuck, but those two aren't. I hold on. I can't speak to the beard guy. I can't speak to him, but from what I have seen, I don't think he is. But the other guy, like Pokeshawn and something collectibles, they both legitimately make their videos and stuff like that, and they didn't do it at first. Other people made it for them, and they just liked it, so they started doing it themselves. But even off of video, I've seen them do some pretty incredible things for people. That might be it. Coop Collectibles, that might be it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's good to the kids and stuff like that, but I've seen where the camera's off and he doesn't do any of that. But like I said, that could have just been an off day. I could have just only seen part of it. That's why I said, as far as I could tell, he does do really good stuff. But the Sean guy, we did security like right by his booth and stuff, and I everything he did on and off the camera was fucking fantastic. But like I said, the other guy, the beard dad, as far as I've seen, he's a super cool guy. I've heard things, but I haven't seen bad. I've heard bad things, but I haven't seen bad things. So I don't go by the shit I hear. Yeah, they'll be in Card Party in fuck. When is Card Party? That one's Matt, dude. The Card Party's gonna have every vendor at it. It's insane. When is Card Party Miami? July 24th to 26th. Deep Pocket Monster is Pat Flynn is the guy that's hosting it. Box breaks on live stages, TCG tournaments, interactive activities, massive trade nights, prizes. Now, this card party, I'm really wondering though, because Pokemon just put a big thing in place. Yeah, and that's, I mean, you know me, I'd rather go by my own judgment than someone else's anyway, but two things. One, Pokemon put new things in place where you can't sell slabs at card shows anymore, and if vendors are caught doing it, they will lose their licensing completely. Pokemon said they've already taken like 3,000 or 3,500 vendors to court already. They sued them for using their name without permission. They said that they don't want to do it, but they're not going to follow the rules. They're going to. So at card shows, they're not supposed to sell slabs, anything over $1,000. If it's an old sealed product, they have to sell it through proper channels. They can't just sell it out in the open and hope that they get the money because people have been robbed doing that. The people that sell the mystery slabs, if there's not at least, which means everyone's gonna start doing this. So, but they said the mystery slabs absolutely must be verified before they do it because they know what's in there. But at least 40% have to be worth more than what people are putting into it. So if you're selling 10 at $30 a pop, there has to be at least, well, let's say they're selling 30 of them. There has to be at least 10 of them, basically, that are worth something. Because they're not technically even supposed to sell them, but that's one thing they're allowing them to do is to sell mystery slabs. But that's pretty much how they get rid of all their cheap, nasty shit that they can't sell. Like, we did that and bought a bunch of them, and Liam wanted to keep opening them, so we kept buying them, and we got, out of like $300, I think we got like $10 worth of cards. Like, it was fucking stupid. And nobody will buy them either, so we ended up donating all of them to some kid who lost his stuff, so I don't know. Just a lot of it's just stupid. You got to be careful. Just like there's fake vendors that go to those that you got to be careful of, and but the rules that Pokemon put in place, I think it's a good idea and a bad idea. The problem is that places like GameStop, their excuse when you go to them and you ask like how are you able to rip people off like that and why you're charging way more than MSRP, they're like, oh, we're no longer a retail store, we're a card shop now. I'm like, no, you're not. Your license hasn't changed. And that's what they'll tell you every time. And if you look at their license on the wall or pull up their licensing through the Federal Registry, it is the exact same name, the exact same registry, the exact same everything that it has been for 20 years. It has not changed. But they still try to say it's because they're a card shop now because they accept cards. That means their license magically lets them do that. And I'm like, that's not really how that legally works. The same thing with the people that think that, oh, well, we're not a pawn shop, so we can give you 10% of the value of your card and get away with it. Nope, it does not work that way. You don't have a pawn license, and you don't verify your items through the state to make sure they're not stolen, which means you're literally committing 3 felonies at the same time. So it's weird how they let them get away with that, but I'm sure at some point the cops are going to go, hey, look, we can charge them with a bunch of fucking crimes and get a bunch of money out of it, so let's do it. So once that happens, most of the car shops aren't going to be there. Yeah, and if it's not a PSA slab, though, you can't check it. One of the best apps, I have literally all of them on my phone right here, like every single one of them. And price charting is by far one of the best because you can scan the card, the barcode, the item, anything you want, and it literally instantly just pulls it up. But you can also they have live streams and eBay stuff, and they let you know what's going on, comics, the value of your collection. Mine, like it says, my collection right now is 8,700, which isn't right. It's like 6,300 because I sold 2 cards. But it also tells you when your stuff goes up, like that Mewtwo that I sold, which I gotta take off of here. The Mewtwo EX from Breakthrough. I sold it because I really just didn't like the way it looked. It looks very weird to me. But the Eevee cards, the Mega Gengar, the Charizard V-Star, blah, 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 blah. Dude, the GameStop Ho-Ho is absolutely fucking insane. The day that it came out, it was worth $150. It was free and was worth $150. And because people fucking ruined it, now it's only worth $50. It's fucking crazy. Most of these cards are dropping down in value like crazy, though. That's crazy. Yeah, now, I will say, I had to make sure I had the right ones. SGC is in Boca Raton, and they're a very new company. That new company, Degree, is not bad, but they're not great yet. But CGC, if you don't want to wait and you don't want to pay, you can just drive to Sarasota and have them graded yourself. We did it, and it took like 4 hours. Drove there, it took an hour, gave them the cards. They took like 2 hours, and then drove back. PSA has too many issues and controversies right now. Oh, nice. Well, if you have anything you want to trade, Jake, let me know. Or if you have extra cards you don't want or anything. I'm literally just building collections for my friends and for Liam. Like, I actually just built the entire Prismatic collection for Cody. I just built 3 different Perfect Order ones and 2 Chaos Rising ones. Just based on extra cards that I get from the card shop and ones that I find and ones that we had that were extra. I literally had so many extra cards from fucking Perfect Order that I could almost build another 4 fucking kits of it. Almost. There would be like, I think, 10 cards missing, but... This is actually the longest we've gone without opening anything, and I think Liam's going crazy. Alright, man. Or if you're just looking for something, let me know. I can usually find most things. Like I said, the shop that I go to in Spring Hill is actually really good. The other one that is over on 19 used to be really good, and then he kind of just abandoned all of his principles, and now he doesn't care anymore. So it's kind of sad, but I had a lot of respect for him at first. He kept his word, and he would not let anyone break his rules, period, no matter who they were. Didn't matter how much money you spent. But something about him is just not quite right. Like to have a Pokemon order from the vendors, you have to spend like $100,000 a month, and I'm not kidding. You can ask any shop will tell you. And that's why most of these people just buy shit online really cheap and then raise up the prices and sell it at card shows because it's cheaper than owning a shop. You have no overhead. But that's the problem. They all just want to get rich quick and they don't give a fuck about the cards or the people or anything else, and it's just sad. And the ones that do care about the people are the ones that are getting famous off of it, which is kind of odd because usually it's the other way around. I go to White House Cards on Cat Circle. They literally always have inventory. I mean, always. There's always packs there. There's always boxes there, and it's always something different. And they always have the new stuff. Now they don't always have the newest stuff at all times, but they always have something. But whenever it comes out, they have it, and then periodically they'll get more of it. It just depends. They have a ton of sports and Magic and all the new One Piece and Dragon Ball Z, whatever it is. I think it's Dragon Ball Z or something to do with Magic or something that came out that everybody wants and people they have a shit ton of it. Trying to think what the other stuff was that people were there buying. I don't know, but they have all kinds of shit there. Yeah, he has all kinds of even like he has Chinese, Japanese, Korean, which he doesn't usually sell the Korean unless you ask, and he'll bring it out because it's not worth it. Which is weird because lately I've been seeing the Korean cards are worth more than the actual cards, which is fucking weird. But I don't know, they're just good people, and that's why I go there. And they do charge a little bit more for certain things, but usually they go by whatever the comp is online. They sell it for that. They don't scalp over that, even if they pay more for it. Like, they just bought a couple booster boxes and paid more than the online price and didn't realize it. And when the price went down, they literally took a big loss on it when they sold it to everybody, including me. Cause I was like, wait, didn't that just say it was like $300 the other day? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, but the price went down, so we had to lower it. And he's like, but we put 330 in it because that's what they were selling for, and now they're down to like 210, so we're selling it for two. I'm like, damn, you're taking literally an over $100 loss on that. That's insane. But they'd rather do that than lose business. Now, the guy at Grading TCG on 19 behind Red Lobster in Spring Hill, he has like vintage, like original shit from like in the very beginning, but they're $900 a pack, or like I think it's like 50 grand for the original box. He's got all kinds of cards and shit, but everything in there is really expensive, and he does not trade or negotiate well. Wait, no, I said that wrong. He's good at trading and negotiating, but not transparent on what he's giving you. Like he just kind of grades them all out really, like he just like scans them all in really fast because they have the scanner, like the camera scanner thing. He scans them all in and then goes, "I'll give you this." That's it. There's no talk, no negotiation, no. As where Eric and them, if they're like, "We'll give you 200," and the things that you want are like 230, they're like, "Well, fuck, that's $30 short," and they're like, "Yeah, just take it. We don't give a shit." Like I said, it's just it depends on where you go. Yeah, that's insane. And the 151 Charizard, the one where he's flying through the sky and he's kind of far away. Is that the one you're talking about? He's like this big on the card and he's flying through the like white clouds or whatever. I actually know someone who has one. I might be able to get it. If I can, I'll let you know. It just depends on if he wants to trade it or not, but I know I have stuff that he wants and stuff that I have doubles of, so. I actually had the Bubble Mew, like, so we had a binder, a vault binder that zipped up, literally filled with everything that we could possibly want. We had like, I think there was like 6 original Charizards total. Like I said earlier, 3 of them were in great condition. The other ones were a little more worn. But we had 2 original Japanese ones, and then the original English one. And they were all first editions. And then I had the first edition Team Rocket one, the Dark Charizard. We had like almost every Pikachu card from the first 5 sets. We had the Ascended Heroes Pink Pikachu, the Crown Pikachu, the Resolute Heart Pikachu, the Crown Zenith Pikachu, which that one we found another of, thank God. What the fuck else was there? We had the Moonbreon, the Sunbreon, the Bubble Mew. We had like 4 of them. We had almost all of the cards from 151, almost all of them. And that binder was literally packed with everything you could possibly imagine in it. And then it had an entire 5 fucking pages of all the original holographic cards. And I mean, like, all the original Japanese, the original English ones to go next to them, and then all the dark cards to go next to them. In English and Japanese, too. I mean, the thing was fucking insane. There was like 400 pages of fucking cards. And we set it down for 2 fucking seconds so I could tie Liam's shoe. And someone walked by and grabbed it from behind me and took off. And because there were so many people, we couldn't see who it was. We didn't know where they went. And it was so quick, we had no fucking idea. And as soon as I turned around, it was gone. I yelled for the cop that was up front. And I told them what happened. They were looking at people's cameras. And all they could see was a guy in a hat walked by and snagged it and walked out the front door. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, the binder literally has his name on it. Like, could you just look in the parking lot, see if you see someone carrying a white binder with the name Liam on it? Like, it's in big fucking letters. Like, it was just insane. It took forever. Well, I shouldn't say forever. We've only been doing this for like 3 months now. But to get those cards, it took all the shit we had saved up. Like, all the random, like, old expensive cards we had saved up. The entire first binder we had 2 binders that had all the first cards in it. We traded that for most of that stuff. Yeah, that Mew, that Bubble Mew, isn't 1K, dude. Someone just sold it for $250,000. Seriously. I don't know if it was graded or not. That I don't know. All it said was the Bubble Mew from 150. No, the Bubble Mew from Paldean Fates, or Paldean whatever. The Bubble Mew. I think it's Paldean Fates. Or the other one of the Paldean ones. Yeah, it was a great. Maybe okay, it was a graded 10 one. Yeah, I know the guy sold it for 250,000, and that's the crazy thing. We had one that was graded. We had it wasn't a PSA 10. It was the Beckett Black Label or whatever. So it was like a perfect 10, but it was in the binder in the little zipper pocket, along with the Charizard that was graded. The Charizard was a 9.5, I believe, and then there's a couple other ones in there that were graded like an 8 and a 7 and stuff like that, but I didn't care. Don't care about the grading. I wanted to keep the fucking cards. Some of them I had since I was a little kid. And the only reason I even had them was because my cousin saw that we were buying cars and stuff. And he's like, hey, do you want your old stuff back? And I was like, huh? Actually, my brother Cody is supposed to. I don't know if he still is or not. He literally just traded his product. He had so much shit that he just traded it to get a new car. I'm not kidding. He had so much sealed shit from back in the day that he traded it and got a brand new. Well, I don't know if it was brand new, but a newer car. And I was like, that's. I mean, I can't knock you for it, but he did say he was going to give it to us. But if you need a car, you need a car. I can't say anything. And then he said he's got some other stuff like Crown Zenith shit and other stuff that he's going to try to find and send, but I guess it just depends and we'll find out. Yeah, the Magic Cart was the one they were talking about at the shop the other day. He's like, yeah, it has the evolved ones in it. And he's like, the Magic Carp's in that one. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know what the fuck that means, but okay. I actually have, I think it's on the counter, actually. The... From when Pokemon first came out in Japan, they had vending machines where you put money in and it gave you like a page and you had to peel the cards off of it. I actually have one of the original ones from that, the coughing from that. And you know it's from that because it has a little Pokeball on it. You would think the fact that it's in like perfect condition and from way back then it would be worth more than it is, but I literally just want to have a giant collection of all kinds of shit, which we kind of do, but personally, I just like the cards that look different, like the ones that are older and have different looks to them. I prefer those. Like we have a whole binder of the Pokeball cards, like the Love Ball, the Master Ball, and the different patterns, like the fractal pattern or the one that has like a bunch of Pokeballs on it and shit. Like we have tons of those fucking things. Fuck, I might as well play a game of this before I have to go, but I will be right back. What the fuck am I stepping on? I might have to turn off the green screen filter for you to even see this fucking card. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. What the hell is that? Why does it look like there's a face there? That's... What the fuck is that? That's kind of creeping me out. What the fuck? You guys see that, right? The eyes next to my face? I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck that is. It's just there. I even checked the camera thing and there's nothing there. What the fuck is that? Okay. I turned off the color key thing, and all of a sudden there was like a fucking face next to me. Alright. Anyway. Jesus fucking Christ. Really, dude? But yeah, it's the original one. And on the side, where the thing usually is, there's a little Pokeball thing. These are literally the very first Pokemon cards to ever come out. Before they put them in boxes and started shipping them and selling them, you had to get them out of a vending machine. And this one, this is what I'm talking about. Like, the ones that look different from all the other cards. They're just different and weird. Like, different borders or different styles or different colors or paintings or whatever. I like cards like that. I just find them more appealing, I guess. Maybe it's because I'm not into it. You know, like, I'm not like, oh my god, Pokemon. Liam loves it. He fucking loves it, dude. Like, he'll sing the Pikachu song, and, like, he sings the original theme song. Speaking of that, by the way. Yeah. I didn't know you knew that much about Pokemon, Jake. I don't know if you learned it or if you always knew it, but that's kind of cool. I literally have just learned 90% of this shit. I could tell you the original 180 Pokemon. Like, obviously, the original 150 and stuff like that, or 151 with Mew and Mewtwo, but I remember when, like, Ho-Oh was becoming a thing, and, like, the legendary Pokemon, and they had, like, you know, like, I remember the original movie, and the original show, and the original cards, and I could name all them, no problem. Somehow I remember all of them. I never played the game. I never played the card game. I did play the Nintendo game. I actually loved Pokemon Stadium when I was growing up, and Pokemon Photo. I thought that was fun. Just because I liked how it blurred, like, reality and you could watch them fight, and I thought that was kind of interesting. But aside from that, I didn't really care about it. But I had almost, if I had to guess, I had 98% of the cards that were made from the first 5 series. And then they all got thrown away, and that was the end of it. I had 2 binders that survived getting thrown away by my mom, and it was because they were at my cousin's house, and he held on to them for me, and I didn't even know that until recently. But they got stolen anyway, so it doesn't matter. But did you guys know that the guy who sings the original Pokemon theme song is in a lot of hot water right now? He's literally going around and scamming little kids out of their card. He's signing a fake card and giving it to them, saying that his signature, his excuse is, which I'll tell you after. So basically, he signs it, gives it to them, and then when they go to another booth, they're like, yeah, look, man, like, that famous guy that sings the song signed it, and they're like, dude, seriously, again? And he'll give them a fake card that he signed, and when they confront him on it, he said, well, my autograph's worth at least $100. Well, this one kid had an original Gengar that was in perfect condition, a first edition, in Japanese, and it was worth quite a bit of money. I think it was worth like $8,000 or $10,000 or something. But his grandpa had given him the card or whatever. And this asshole conned him out of the card and was like, well, I'm famous, you can trust me. And they're like, okay, whatever. And he trades him the card. Well, now the entire community is trying to get the card back. Like, every decent Pokemon guy is out there trying to get the card back. They're trying to, like, one guy gave him his entire personal collection because he felt so bad. And the collection was worth thousands and thousands and thousands. Like, it was fucking insane what was in that book. And he didn't care. He's like, I could do it again. I did it once. That's how I always look at it too. I'm like, I can do it again if I did it once, but he has access to the cards, so where he could probably do it again decently easy. But that's not the point. The point is, this guy is purposely fucking him over and taking all of his stuff, and then made a video where he's like, yeah, I apologize, blah blah blah, and I'm sorry that you feel like you got ripped off, but if you want your card back, we can trade for it. And he's holding the card in his hand the whole time. Like, we can trade for it if you didn't like it. We can meet in private without anyone else being involved. because he doesn't want any of the other vendors or anyone else getting involved, so he can rip him off even more. And then he's like, but this guy is saying his autograph's worth at least $100. Well, so he pulls up all these other celebrities like Nathan Fillion and Jason Statham and The Rock and Peyton Manning and all these people, and he's like, none of these people's autographs are worth more than $100. And he goes, they probably are, but they don't charge that much. Nathan Fillion, everybody loves him in the fucking geek world because of Firefly and other shit like that, but I think he's great in The Rookie. It's one of my favorite shows. I never really watched Castle, but I think The Rookie's pretty great, so. I've never seen Firefly either, I just know that they talk about it a lot. But anyway, the fact that this guy's using his non-fame fame to fucking scam little kids is ridiculous. Go lay down, girl. Bree, go lay your fat ass. No, I don't want to scratch your butt, you fat ass. Go. Jake knows Bree. You guys can have her back if you want. What the fuck are you doing? She's such a weirdo. Oh my god. TikTok, you make no fucking sense, man. My live visibility has been restricted for 10 minutes and I was flagged for bullying and hate speech. Yeah, I agree with you, buddy. I don't know what the hell I just said that was hateful, but okay. Man, this fucking thing. Nothing like my damn dog opening the fucking back door and making me think someone's out there. Jenna, I'm not sure why you put the finger on your face. Yes, I know what time it is, thank you. You have the Charmander that I wanted. Both of them. I almost bought it the other day, and the guy that owns Bowler's Mart, the one that Jenna bowls with, by the way, he told me that, just to let you know. Cliff's brother, the black guy. Raymond. Something Raymond. Hold on, I have his name right here. Gerald. Nobody. It does it by itself. If you say too many words, like if you say the F word too many times, if you say F-A-G, if you say the R word, it instantly flags you and fucking puts you in timeout. And if you say it more than once, you'll get banned. It's really fucking annoying. And I don't have much to bring with me, so I don't know what the fuck I even want to bring. I'm going in with that. Oh. Really? Come on. Bree, go lay down. You already went outside. Yeah, I know. You let yourself out, so stop. You are so annoying. Go lay down. Go. You can lay right there. That's fine. Just lay down. I'm not going to keep petting you. Stop it. You seriously? Stop it. You drive me fucking nuts. Yes, that's Bree whining because she wants to be a butthole. Yeah, well, I didn't know who he was the other day, and we were talking, and someone brought up bowling or something, and he was like naming when bowling balls came out, like what year and date and shit, and I'm like, why do you know that? And he turned and I saw his shirt, and I was like, oh, you're a bowler. And he's like, well, he's like, he said he owns Bowler's Mart, and I'm like, no, I think Cliff does. And he was like, well, Cliff's my brother. I own the Coolwick side. And I'm like, oh shit, all right, cool, man. And then like, I didn't even make a full comment yet, and he's like, you used to buy a lot of shit from us, and I was like, yeah, I used to. And he's like, yeah, I know you helped Cliff's son out when he got into a fight with Vic and stuff, and I was like, yep, but it doesn't matter. All my good deeds got me nowhere, so. And yes, Bree whines like that all day, every day. If she's hungry, if she has to go out, if she wants to be pet, if she wants your attention, like, it's never ending. See? No. There's nothing you need right now. You just went outside. Just lay down. I'm not going to keep petting you. Just lay down. Lay down. Come on. Just lay down. Brie, lay down, girl. Sit. 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 Sit down. There you go. Now lay down. You're fine. No, don't you, no. I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, I know. Like, I knew there was another dynamic, but I didn't know. You know what I mean? Like, when he said he was his brother, I was thinking, like, huh? God, please don't be an annoying lobby. I just want to get some shit and get out of here. Stop it! Go. Now. This is the shit she does that drives me nuts. Oh, shit, you already up here? I can tell you where to find them. Hold on. Let me grab this shit so you don't fucking shoot me. Whoa. Are you guys in the pharmacy? Okay. Whee! Ugh. Can you open this for me? Can you open the window? Thank you. Do you know the towers on the other side with a zip line on the other side? There's the 4 towers, 2 tall ones on the other side. The back corner of the map. Like west of us. Like if you go to the other pharmacy and then go up Main Street by the hatch, there's like the glass towers. No, the glass one, the tall one that has a zip line in the elevator. I'll show you, but that's like the best place to find them. Yeah, you can use other people's zip lines. A little bit, yeah. We can just go around. It'd be easier. Over to the tower. Oh, shit, look out. Uh-oh. That wasn't me, man. That building. That tall building. That one. And the bottom floor and all the way up, if you search the cabinets and the counters and stuff, there's always trains and steering wheels and air fresheners and all kinds of shit. I'm good, man. I was going over that way anyway, and then I'll go back. So over here, where you are, you the other guy? Is that's him? I'm on the roof right now, so I don't see anybody else. Oh, there you go. Yeah. If you keep going straight, there's a zip line in between that building. The bottom floor on this left tower, especially, there's usually a few things on the shelves in there, and then there's a bunch of stuff in between. You just gotta search the cabinets. I'll try to find it and find you anyway. I know there's a way to find another one. He said it's been looted, but I don't think they search the bottom floor. They usually don't. She does act like she never gets attention, and she absolutely does. Did you find it? Oh, shit. Hold on, I'm coming. I have a hole cracker. There you go. He's dead. The fireflies and I think the wasp, one of them drops it. No, wait. The train, he does. The other guy, yeah. Ow. I missed the zip line. How did I not die? I lost all my health and didn't die. I missed my grenade. I hear a spider. Ha! Nice! I changed my fucking settings, so... Yeah, well, if you check here and then check the houses, there's usually... This is the first time someone looted it before I got here. It's weird. Oh! Gee. I keep holding the button because that's what I had my shit set to, and now I keep fucking getting myself killed. See, and now I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep looking for your stuff and see if I can find it. So when you come out here, if you just go up the street a little bit, you'll probably find me. No, they are... Mother... Yeah, me too. I keep fucking missing. There we go. You good, buddy? Gonna need the... Are you up here? Well, there's quite a few more places to check, but... Did you already... Other guy, did you loot this building over here? His name is fucking Fart Milkshake. I'm pretty sure someone already hit this room. No, shit. Come on. It'd be nice if it gives me the things he's looking for, but... Oh, they did. What? How? You guys are assholes. They looted all this stuff over here, but didn't take that. You fucking buttholes. Did you still need that thermal lining? Fuck me. I don't have a key, do I? Nope. Means I gotta go take the fucking exit over there. That's what I was trying to tell him, to come over here and check all this shit, but he didn't. Oh, look! Yo, are you still here? God damn it, of course. Hey, man, I tried to help you, so... They took every fucking cell, didn't they? Damn it, I needed a cell. Fuck. Whoa, whoa. You're not the person I thought you were. Oh shit, thank you so much. There's a bunch of shield chargers here if you need any. That was cool. That doesn't usually happen. I knew I saw a zipline. Exactly where I needed it, too. Look at that. Shit, where's the next one? Fuck me. Because time to haul ass. Fuck, where are we going? Ah! Shit! It scared me! I'm outside those stairs. Where are you? I'm coming down to you. I was trying to get your attention earlier. I found 2 steering wheels and I couldn't pick them up. There's a girl up there too that's pretty cool. Yeah, we can. Oh, she's right here, I think. She gave me a thingy, so thank you. Where'd you move to anyway, Jake? Supply drops, probes, leapers, and pops. Great. God damn it. Oh, damn. Do you all live up there or just you?